Ron Cook's here with Infinite Client. I was sharing a story with an agent the other day, and they were telling me about their woes in the business, about how they're not getting the business that they want. Now, this agent had proclaimed that they were moving towards a referral-based business, yet everything that she mentioned was counter to that. Stick with me. Let me talk about the fundamentals of creating that business and why it is vastly important for you to do that if you want a lasting career. Hi, I'm Ron Cooks with Infinite Client. Just wanted to share a couple of things with you. The first thing is having a referral-based business is the way to go. Now, buying leads and things of that sort are definitely a good way to do business. It is. But realistically speaking, if you're not spending $10,000, $15,000 a month in lead generation and have a system in place to not only call those leads, but then follow up on those leads down the line, then you're wasting your time. For the majority of us that want to have a more fulfilling business and a business that will definitely increase your bottom line while giving you the feeling of fulfillment is a referral-based business. Now, most people shy away from that business model because it takes time to build. So let me be clear first. I am not against purchasing leads. I have done it, especially when they're offering these discounts because whatever machine that they have operating is not peaked. In other words, the demand isn't high for buying leads. That's when I really go in and I buy them. Please know that I have a system in place and I have a team in place to work through those leads, as I mentioned earlier. But for those of you that don't, it is still a good idea to do it if you are very mindful of it and you don't sign into any long-term contracts. That's also a big key or clue for me on whether or not I'm dealing with a company. If they stipulate that I have to sign a one-year deal, you got to ask yourself why. Is their service not good enough to hold on to me for a few months if I chose to do it? So that all aside, I'm telling you this, the referral-based business, especially for you new agents out there, is not one that is gravitated to because it's a slower start. For sure. So when I say slow, it's 60 to 90 days initially to plant the seeds that you need to plant, to create the habits that you need to create in order for you to start that flow of business. But once the seeds are planted and once the flow is happening and you've gotten yourself into a daily routine that works, you will start to see that your consistency of business will pick up over time. And in about 12 to 18 months, you can routinely count on a deal to deal and a half a month referral based. Now, while you're doing that and you're still purchasing leads, that's great. But please hold on to the tenants of a referral based business. And the way for me is building relationships, connecting with people on a daily basis. Now, you got to look for my previous videos when I talk about your daily plan, but your daily plan is what gets you there. What are you doing every day in order to build relationships that will feed you down the road? So when you move out with this referral base, just know that getting a deal within the first 90 days is the exception, not the rule. So why am I pressing upon this? Because a lot of people get disappointed when they try what the daily discipline calls for and they don't get any business. And in about week 3, they say, oh, this crap isn't working, and they'll junk it, scrap it, if you will. If you stick on to that mentality, you're going to say, well, I'm not getting any business, this isn't working. But if you latch on to the fact that the season that you're planting seeds is not designed for you to get business, it is not. It is designed for you to establish and build relationships. And I don't know about you, but it takes me a lot longer than 3 weeks to try to build and cultivate a relationship with anybody. It takes time. Now, you have a head start because you're a small sphere of influence from those folks that's already around you is where you start. And then you start adding more to that on top of them. So there is low-hanging fruit for you to start this thing out on. The problem is these folks know you for whatever you did previously. They don't know for what you do now. You have not yet built the trust in order for them to get into business with you for this field. That's okay. It is still better than most. And for those that are really ignorant to what we do, that's out there in the general public, those people who are close to you will call on you because you have taken a step or two further than they have as far as studying is concerned. So they will certainly use you. But the lasting stuff happens 12, 18, 24 months. And then you'll get into a nice rhythm where every week you're getting calls asking you for your time to assist them with real estate. Instead of you chasing them, they will come after you. So keep this in mind with the referral-based business. And again, check in with my daily disciplines video. I will have a tag for that video at the end of this video, but I want you to establish that daily routine. I want you to get out there and plant those seeds every day and know that the outcome is none of your business. What you are doing is the work. That's what you're responsible for. So the work is what you are responsible for. The work is what you are accountable for. The outcome takes care of itself. I will promise you this. With a good work ethic up front, the outcome will certainly be pleasing to you. So try it out. Give it some time and know that any deal found within your first 3 months of entering into real estate is a gift. It is the exception and not the rule, particularly if you are doing a relationship-based business model. I'm Ron Cooks. I'm with Infinite Client. Like I said, check out my daily task video that I have attached here, or will attach it at the end. And I hope this moves your business another notch forward. You take care.